understanding. I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
We don't know what's out there. People might give you an answer, but they'll probably be wrong.
In fact, you get an infinite sequence of infinity. This is a nightmare beyond comprehension.
What's up, everybody? I wish I could be my normal, jovial, happy self, but unfortunately, if you've been watching the show, you know there's been a lot going on. I don't even know where to start. Let's go all the way back to game night, actually. Game night started and gave you guys an opportunity to make your own matches, right? And when we finally got around to the members book matches, that's when all the shit started to hit the fan, so to speak. And that's when this whole thing started. We're going to go through the history of it, everything that happened, a lot more. We got some guests we're going to bring on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've had some good times. We've had some bad times. And you see here, I'm in the Dark Circus once again for the third Dark Circus show. I could say I had two shows to try to stop it, today and last week. The first one, I didn't even see it coming, but the Underground Carnival of Nightmares, they decided to call themselves now. We're going to go over how it started, where we're at now, and hopefully how we can stop this and get back to, I don't want to say normal. We're not really normal around here at all. But we're going to talk about how it all came to fruition. If you're just joining, I am your boy, Blaised McCoy, the lunatic kick from the sticks, the Steel City Sultan here, leaning towards Death Wrestling, which is now Dark Carnival, Dark Circus. I'm sorry, I get it all mixed up. It's all same crap to me. Well, let's check out the people in the live chat. That'll cheer me up. That'll have to cheer me up. Gregory Blakely is here. Amy Amore in the building. Monstar. Monstar's a little upside down today. Okay. Amy's in the building. Gregory Blakely's ready to declare some war. Oh, holy hell. Brooklyn Joker's peeping in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kill shot Matt Storm, one of the defectees away from this carnival of chaos and carnage and crappiness. Paul's Books, there he is. Man, you might have been seeing his Frostbite in the past. This is Paul's Books and Movies. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Andy Price is in the building, one of the newest members of the Madness Asylum Disciples. Good to see you. Angelita, Senorita, her and Jeff walking in together. There's Happy Meal Hernsberger in the house as well. Great to see everybody turning out. Turmoil's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Yes, everybody's saying what's up to each other, maybe putting on some deodorant because they stink. Who knows? Let's see what else. We got Braves fan in the house. There he is. Checking out his social media. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're, pounding one out. I don't know. Good to see y'all stopping in. There's Cody. There's Cassie, Madam Red. We got a bone to pick with you, Cassie, here. We got a lot of business to get to. Some surprises here in the pre-show. All right. Normally, we save them for the actual show. There will be new members of this freaking carnival announced here today. There's tinfoil hats and skullduggery conspiracies files. Your name's too fucking long. Fa la 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 la. Shove it up your ass. And send it all the way back to Canada, Monstar. I know that you creepy bastard. NXW in the building. Good to see you. Jade Barrett is here. Jamar is in the house. Good to see everybody piling in. And we're going to bring up a little slideshow to go over where we're at. And that's where we're going to go from there. Talking about the past, October 30th, 2017 is when this channel was active with LTD Wrestling. We're going to have an anniversary show at the end of the month. It'll be a masquerade ball. There'll be a couple different ways you can dress up this year. However, it has to be within the limits of the game. No images uploaded to create your costume. You have to use only what the game gives us. So, number one, I will be throughout the month taking volunteers to get into the random animal match, which, if you know the 2K22 game, there's a pig, there's a horse, there's a dog, there's a cat. We will have 8 animals, and we'll try to guess who they are based on their entrance and their moves, etc. We'll do some more guess who type things at the masquerade ball at the end of the month. It's a fun thing that we've done in the past. We're putting some new twists on it this year. You can submit a costume via download, but it has to be only what the game gives you, no extra images. Or you can just let me know what you want to be, look through the images, pick what you want to be, let me know, and through social media, or just giving me the free will to do it, I will dress you up as an archer, as a ghost, as whatever you want to be that's within the game limits from the original game, not whatever you put into it. That's on the back burner right now because everything is in question up until then. That's at the end of October. Today is October 1st, and yes, to celebrate the Halloween season. But now we got this Carnival of Nightmares, a dark cloud over top of us, and we're not hearing any thunder or anything out there. So, although it is pretty shitty outside. However, let's get to the slideshow. But first, we will have to pay our sponsors. Help us out to do our thing. It's called a commercial. Stay tuned.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, guys and gals. Cassie here, reminding you to stop into the Red Lounge. We're open 24/7, 365. So come in. We're the only place in town where every story has a guaranteed happy ending. You're watching Leaning Towards Death Wrestling with your boy, Blaze McCoy, on the Blaze Radio Network. Make sure to check out all of his shows every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. He's putting the unity back in community, right here on YouTube.
All right, so there's a little something for everybody. Good old Cassie, Madam Red, sponsor and donating to the channel as well. Her commercial. Wolverine is in the house. J. Jules Barrett. We got everybody in the building. Great to see. Pinhead. You want to be Pinhead, Cody, because you're the Hellraiser, I guess. Okay, there you have it. Monstar's already on the ball. We'll be in the Monstar factory. I mean, this Dark Circus has taken over everything, basically. The championships have been changed and messed with. The shows are now in arenas that we'll go over here soon. We're going to debut a couple of the shows here in the slideshow as well. The The links have been sent out to the private chats in Skype, Facebook, and Twitter if anyone wants to try to join the show. But we do have a lot to cover. So speaking of a lot to cover, this is how insane I am about this show and this channel. In the past, we've played trivia with LTD. The first guy to get thrown into the electrocution box back in the backstage brawls here in LTD was, and we did that. That was way back in the day. That was one of our trivia questions. We've also done pick a show, because if you look, this is show number 799 today. We'll celebrate the 800th show on Tuesday at the Monstar Factory. But people, if you tell me the number of a show you want to know what happened, I have every single match card from the MAD Supercard 790, which is where this all started. The Dark Circus took over since then. We're going to go over those cards. But I literally have every match card all the way back to, and you guys know it's LTD Rebirth, the first show. The Battle Queen shows, the FAW shows, all right here. So we will be playing a game, and let's do one right now just to see it. Everybody in the live chat, give me a number between 1 and actually it's 790. And don't say 1. And I will pick an actual match card and show you I ain't shitting you. I'll tell you what happened on that show. I always like to pull up that number 1, though, if I could find it. The very first show. So give me numbers in the live chat. I'll pick one. Those are super cards. This is LTD Rebirth. This thing needs to be in like a frame or something. It's falling apart. And I'll pick a number out of the chat and find that show. This is LTD Rebirth. This is the first show that we had here, October 30th. I was attacked by the Hit Squad. Rex was involved. Neon and Scott Royal. You had Xander Webb beating Pete Wall. I was supposed to be in that main event because a little bit of history in the Facebook era of LTD. I never fought, but the only time I did was when my championship opponent did not show up, and we closed the doors of the Facebook company. I stepped in to fight, won the world title, and jumped into my neighbor's pool. It's all on video on the Facebook group if you scroll back far enough. Freddie's in the house. Good to see you, Freddie. All right, I'm going to pick a number here out of all the numbers you guys done. 420 is a good number. Okay. I think we did that one before because of that. 666. Yeah, I don't know if I remember that. We may have skipped that number for that show. Let's go with Andy Price. 550, which doesn't look like it's that long ago. It's May of this year, and that was Stable War. Stable War 9 semifinals. This is the battle between the Alpha Empire and the Lethal Libations. Show number 550. That was back in May. We all know Lethal Libations did a great job there, but it was the Alpha Empire got the win in that one. That was Stable War 9. We just had Stable War 11. So we'll do more of that little type of exercise where we go back in history and talk about some of the names. It's real interesting if you go back to the very beginning and start slapping up some names like War, Ethan Moore, Fusion, Sir Dragon, Judgment, Mondo, Griffith Davian, John the Revelator, the Razor. There's a lot of names in the past here in LTD. I've always wanted to, I have everyone's card, whether you are not with the company anymore or still with it. I still have your card with all your information on it. And I wanted to count them all one day and see how many people have been in LTD, because it's got to be a couple hundred. Hell, we hold 84 right now. Then speaking of that, 84, we're going to go over today's match card as well. 69, dudes. Here's the current rosters. And I always say if you do not see your name, you're more than welcome back. There's a couple names that are not on this list, haven't been around for a couple months, where they're on the injured list right now, but they can always make a return based on availability. leaving comments, showing up to the live shows, watching the replay, leaving comments, sharing on Twitter and Facebook, commenting, emojis, all that good stuff. That's all involvement. And I always say, loyalty is currency, and that means a lot around here. Your involvement, those that are around the most will get most of the push, like most of these shows. But I also realize you guys got families, lives, jobs, etc., etc. So this is our lethal division. We haven't really been following the divisions recently because of this chaos with the damn carnival. But that's your lethal division currently. Need a little Blaised brew. I've had this cough ever since I got poisoned from that bullshit that the damn carnival tried to pull on me. Feeling a little bit different ever since that shit. Battle Queen division. Some new names like Patty Chase just joining us. Hot Cheese making her return. She's now a Madness Asylum disciple. And our Battle Queen, we will talk about it later, Carmen Gonzalez. There's your Battle Queen division currently. Well, hello there, Tiny Taker, Mrs. U Taker, Mr. U Taker, those two in the company in the past as well. We got some great names that have traveled through this company. Whether you're here for a short stay or the long haul, you're always more than welcome here. It's the Gladiators of the Combat Kingdom was always meant to be those left. LTD, limited. It's the limited amount of people that are left on this planet that can fight physically for the power, for the glory. That's what LTD is, a pre-apocalyptic world. We've had 2 almost apocalypses already. We know Blade Charge saved us one time. Thank God he's a rocket scientist, right? Who knew? Never would have guessed it. I never would have guessed it. But Chance saving us the second time by accident. You know, Chance, we'll talk about him tonight too. Jeff Matthews, there he is in the building. Good to see you. Make sure you guys are hitting those thumbs up, sharing it out. We're going to talk about everything that's going down, and we are going to get to – they even took over our damn intro tonight. Don't laugh at that. Our intro tonight, Sabotage, you'll see it at the end when we close out the talk show too. The Dark Circus, the carnival's been taking over slowly. I doubted it, and it's changed. It's changed drastically, folks. It's changed drastically. Did I get all 3 of those? Did I take one out? Empire. There's the Empire. I didn't even cover that one. Empire division. Go back. We covered the lethal division. I think I went right to the Battle Queen division. There we go. The Empire division. And like I said, we've brought back people recently. Lance Romance made his return. You never know when a name from the past will pop up. Wow, this is interesting. I had 3 Wild-Eyed Yetis in the back just now. Starting to mess with me already. His devices aren't connected. We'll see. Looks like we may hear from one of the masterminds, a few of those on both sides. We got a little bit from each side of the coin in the split that is LTD right now. And let's talk about what happened. It all goes back to, actually, it pinpoints to a specific person who's here to talk about the situation too, or a representative of him, of course. When Shifty and Dragonheart had their falling out, that's kind of how this all started. Here's your current championships. Obviously, this has been decisions made by the committee. Mostly now, the majority of the committee is part of the Dark Circus, which is why these things are happening. The Monarch titles are gone. People aren't not happy about that, especially Nacho and Shulky had the titles. Atticus and Kelly, made it to the finals. Bone Dog and Hot Cheese, they were trying for a shot too. And now none of them get a shot. Today we'll be unifying the Crazy 8 and the Blitzkrieg titles. Oh boy. I was afraid that would happen. I tried to stop it, but it looks like it's going to happen, folks. It looks like it's going to happen. Blade Charge, the lethal title, was unified with that Dark Circus championship. Did manage to get the committee to reverse that. Lethal championships back. Paragon will be defending that next Saturday at Dark Circus 5, which I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Here's Monstar with his other 500 channels here to shamelessly self-promote all his YouTube channels. Beetleborgs is in the house. The man behind the California Kid. Don't laugh at that. just press the wrong button. Jessica's in the house. Good to see you, Jessica, spitting fire like Dylon out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to spit hot fire. She literally spits hot fire. All right. Great to see everybody popping in. We have the show coming up here in about a half an hour or so. We're going to talk to some of the people here very shortly. Just wanted to give a little bit of background about this takeover, show you where we stand as a company. Split in half is basically what it is, or threes basically. Half of the committee, just over half of the committee, is now voting for the Dark Circus. Your boy Blaised 40% doesn't cover it, and it doesn't look like a lot of people are on my side anymore. Although we have the Lethal and the Empire divisions and the Battle Queen divisions, right now we're split into three. Those who are following the Carnival's a Nightmare, those who are LTD United, and those who are in between deciding not to pick, which is all good. What are the odds of that? It's odds in the building. There he is. What are the odds being in the building? Yes, he's here. So let's get to the story. It starts back September 13th, basically whenever this all came to fruition, if you will. It's because of this man. Unfortunately, turning to the dark side, we saw a side of this man I never thought we'd ever see or ever have to deal with. In Hershey, Pennsylvania, there's an amusement park. It's Hershey Park. It's been there. It's Hershey Chocolate Factory. A lot of rides, a lot of places to go. We had a show there. That's where we were having the member book matches left over from the game night book matches. There was 20 matches. We were going to do rapid fire wrestling. But next thing you know, they decided what 10 matches happened. It all came down to a match where, we've seen Atticus and Brooklyn Joker have to fight each other. They're now on the same side, both members of the MAD. We saw Count Z and Riley Wolf fight each other. They're now on the same side, on the other side. We saw Paragon and Drum Monkey. They've been fighting at the top for quite some time now. Yeti and Super Nacho fought. Yeti got the win. Cody Hagan beat Shifty with Yeti in his corner. And Andy Price against Logan Windsor. Andy, one of the newest members of the MAD. Logan joining the Carnival. We had the NFL special. We had the Golden Pyramid. We had Pick Your Poison, which is the rest of the matches that were left over because they screwed everything up. You don't understand the chaos and carnage this causes whenever one team decides to do their own thing. We had a Battle Queen special in Boston, and that's when it started. The Dark Circus, halfway through the show, took over. Danny Wells won the Internet title shot. Leo won the Blitzkrieg title, and Andy and Clinton won the World Tag titles. But then there was the standoff between the two factions. Then there were mystery people joining the fold. So Shifty and Yeti had spearheaded this along with Mark Caliber, who had taken over the Madness Asylum and then lost it. But the Carnival Nightmares was born. That's what we're dealing with. We saw all these little pictures, all these little cliche circus emojis and backgrounds. And, they literally have been turning every amusement park in America and Canada into their own little playground. Their own little most of them have been abandoned because of the almost apocalypses, but now under control of the Carnival of Nightmares, the Dark Circus has basically turned this into Dark Circus Wrestling. And I'm trying my best to switch this out, to change it, but these crazy carnies keep multiplying. We got people back. We lost people. People are claiming their allegiance one side or the other. You don't have to choose, but I've been telling people to choose because the more on our side to stop this, the better. All these attempts at trying to take over in the past have failed. This one coming a little too damn close, changing our championships, having their own arenas. And then these three showed up, and no one knew who the hell they were. Were they active members? Were they members that have just joined? But then it started to make more sense that something really weird was happening because my son and my two best friends turning their backs on the company, joining the Carnival of Nightmares, and they're on the LTD committee. How were all these things getting passed when I have 40% of the vote? Well, here's part of the answer. These three sit on the committee as far as the security end goes. Their vote and a handful of others voting for the damn Carnival of Nightmares has really decided things in the wrong direction. In my opinion, Of course, there's a handful of people which we'll see here shortly. And be prepared. There's a very big, shocking surprise about to be revealed now, a newest member to that clan. We've been trying to pick them out, but they keep coming back. You see in the middle that Dark Circus Unified Championship, that is a mockery of our title. And they're going to mock the Crazy 8 and Blitzkrieg title and unify those tonight. So changing all the championships, it's just, yeah, and this Monstar played right along, bringing Molly and Annabelle into the fold. He won't come back and fight. He's a pussy. I've said it straightforward a million times. We could use someone like a former world champion on our side here in LTD United. We got a lot of people popping in. We're going to talk to them here shortly. But here we go. Tonight, well, Dark Circus 2 is what happened to really kick this thing into another gear. And we're going to break that one down even further. It was the MAD, the Madness Asylum Disciples, the Awesome Friends, Lethal Libations, all these groups uniting together. And you guys in the live chat came up with the LTD United hashtag and started coming together and fighting Don't Hate. Yeah, you're retired, you old man, sitting on the back porch yelling, get off my lawn. But this hashtag was created organically by you guys in the chat, and it's been trending everywhere and keeping our hopes alive because the days have been getting darker and darker. And we'll talk about the dark title, the lethal title, and what happened to that shortly, too. We will break down all the match cards. For tonight, that's when I'll bring on some guests. We're still reliving the past. Uncle Frank defeated Atticus Black. This was another balance of power, best of 7 matches here between us and them, if you want to get technical on my side. Atticus Black losing to Uncle Frank. Corey Quinn fought a mystery opponent. The mystery opponent won, but the mystery opponent was someone very close to Corey, but not close to Corey. It's Joel friggin' Quinn. Share the same last name, but they're not related. They can't stand each other. However, they did get paired up in a tag tournament here, end up winning the damn thing, and then winning the World Tag Championship. So they could coexist, as much as I hate to use that, as much to win the tag titles, but it was Joel Quinn, the strong man of the circus. Go figure. Oh, boy. And that's where I knew shit had to change. And at the end of this show, my plan was already in play to help make a change and get a win for us on LTD United for a change. And I'm not only talking about in the ring because we were taking losses here in Dark Circus too. Riley and Count defeating Joker and Ripper in a tag team match. It was 3-0. The Carnivals were up already. Carnies were up and looking to shut out, and it's just what they did. But here's where things started acting a little bit funny as well. Mark Caliber and his crew of Carnies defeated the Lethal Libations boys in a G6 match. A title qualifier, too, which made it even weirder because not too long after, Mike Wass and Killshot Matt Storm, they vacated their spots in the Carnival of Nightmares. Coming back over the other side recently, which leaves Mark Caliber without partners tonight. Redneck Avenger, Shadow Press, Feeling Kel will defend against just Mark Caliber. Well, we'll see a 3-on-1 beatdown like a G6 match, like most of those matches the other night. Or will he find partners? We'll find out tonight. We're still waiting to find out what the Carnival rule is. I've been hearing about this. There is the Carnival rule now, and we're supposed to find out what that is today, here on the talk show or later on. I don't know. We're going to find out what the Carnival rule is tonight. Well, here's another two, the defectors that left. Jade and Jessica said they couldn't remember joining. Said they had no desire to be on that group. They fought with them for a week or two, and they left. They're not on anyone's good side over here, but for one time they fought LTD United, and they lost to Molly and Annabelle. So it was 5-0. The best of 7 series was over. The championships were yet to be defended in Dark Circus too. The Crazy 8 title Cody Hagan held would be defended later on that night, and there was 2 spots left. The first spot would go to whoever won this tag match, but it was either Yeti or Drum Monkey with Shifty already in that fight. Drum Monkey and Nacho found a way to win, putting Drum Monkey in the Crazy 8 title match because my number one priority at this point was keeping the championships away from anybody that had Carnival written anywhere in their being. This pisses me off. This pisses me off even more, but Andy Price, so the MAD, beat the living shit out of Radio Rex. And that was a good thing. That was a good thing. Yeah, basically kidnapped, brainwashed and kidnapped. And that theory started ringing in my head. Are these people really that bad, or is this just an elaborate hoax from someone that's elevating the evilness in everybody to an extent? That's why I told you people out there, if you got a dark side, you got an evil side, this is not the time to tap into it. I know a lot of you guys and gals out there have alternate egos, your dark side, your evil side, but right now it's too risky to tap into that dark side. You want to help? Stay as far away from your evil side as possible, because something is grabbing a hold of these people. And whether it's brainwash, mind control, I don't know what it is. I will get to the bottom of it. But we found out more about that later on. But there was one spot left in the Crazy 8 Championship last week at Dark Circus 2. And there was a mystery person joining. But it was Jeff, it was Hunter, Logan, Bone Dog, Brian LG, Captain Danger, Redneck Avenger, all fighting for that final spot. It was soon revealed that it was the return of Lance Romance there on the far right. Lance Romance made his return to LTD. Came up short in this match. It was the Bone Dog that got the win and put himself in the Crazy 8 Championship matchup. And that led right to it. It was for the Crazy 8 title. Cody Hagan put his championship up, and it ended up being Bone Dog and Drum Monkey in the center making it, and our new Crazy 8 champion was the Crimson Ninja. And he's here in the live chat. He's going to have to unify that title already. But Crimson Ninja is your Crazy 8 champion. Proudly so. But then was the big announcement that we were all waiting for. Crimson Ninja holds his title up high. Little did he know that was going to be unified. Speaking of unifying, the Dark Circus decides to create the Dark Circus Championship. Take our world champ and our lethal champ and get rid of the longest title here in the company, the lethal title, the first title ever. Well, that's where my plan, either man who won was willing to sacrifice themselves, join the carnival just to pull one over on them and do one thing that I wanted, was to get Shifty back. And we did it. We got Shifty back. And that was because of a little story Shifty told me a long, long time ago about a special reserve midnight hobo that could help him come back from anything. And he said anything, and I was hoping it worked. Paragon seemed like he joined the Carnival of Nightmares after this win. The Carnival came down, cheered with him. He took off his mask and had a black mask. So that was all part of our plan. Our plan to infiltrate, get Paragon in there, because Yeti had always been teasing Dark Paragon, Dark Paragon, Dark Paragon. So I said, let's give them what they want. So Paragon got in there, gave Shifty luckily the potion worked. The Midnight Hobo did snap him out of it. We got our Shifty back. Then I had to fight to get the lethal title back. We had a Monarch show where Shifty and Paragon revealed that Shifty was back. We got the Shifty dance again. They beat the shit out of Junior McCoy. We found out that the Monarch titles were gone. Once again, we get one step forward, and it's two steps back. So we entered the Excalibur Asylum Laboratory the other night. Looks a lot like the MAD arena. He just copied it, basically, and made his own adjustments because he misses it. He had it. Mark Caliber owned the Madness Asylum. We won the rights back, but it didn't stop him from creating the Dark Circus Excalibur Asylum, where Excalibur was about two people in the past. It's all about him now. And, you know, the fact that he lost his two individuals, he's still clinging on to the Dark Circus as well. And what did Caliber have in store? We had a great little card. We started the Trinity Wars, which was how the G6 division started. The challenge was made from the Carnival against LTD United to run a Trinity War. So I said, sure, let's do it. Come on. These slideshows going really slow. Now it's just stuck. I knew something would go wrong. Here we go. All right, so let's get right to it. The match card was Jamar and Wally. Atticus and Crimson got the win. They go to the tag team qualifier. JW and Jake got the win. They go to the tag team qualifier. I'm going to do Excalibur AEW style through this. The Trinity War started. Paragon, Knox, and Killa got the win. You see Paragon back in his form. Andy Price, Tito, and Bone Dog fought for the MAD. The House of X Entertainers won, putting them into the semifinals. These 4 winners of the Trinity Wars will fight the winner out of the 4 teams that fight today in Trinity Wars. And that'll give someone a balance of power as well as a shot at the G6 championships, who I don't even know who Mark Caliber is going to team with tonight. Stay tuned to find out. That's still a big mystery in tonight's show. Why does this thing keep freezing up? Come on. We got glitches. Glitches get stitches. There we go. Corey Quinn brought in Natural Romance, Alex Wolf, and Lance Romance to face the Wolves Den. The Wolves Den were ready, though. Wolves Den moving on to the semifinals to win in Trinity Wars. And the Scavengers. And then this one, the story was TRC turning his back on LTD, as we saw him actually turn his back and have the Carnival logo on the back, for goodness sake. So TRC joining the Carnival. As sickening as it is, it did happen. Then we had New Shifty back, and he fought Count Z to try to get into the lethal main event tonight. Count Z got the win somehow, and he will be the lone representative trying to take that lethal title from LTD tonight. Ripper Springheel defeated Drum Monkey. These are all blood matches, and that put Ripper Springheel in tonight's main event for that championship as well. A couple guys with double duty here later on tonight, you'll see. And then Chance and Brooklyn Joker were the final spot. Joker got the win. Chance got the last laugh, though. Joining the Carnival of Nightmares and then torching the Lethal Championship. Burning it in a damn garbage can. So we did clean it up as best we could. We have a new one in production, but the championship is ruined. Now, little surprise. There's somebody missing and somebody in there that was not in there before. And Shifty's in the chat. Our Shifty is back. Thank you for having Shifty. So the news will come here as I go through these match cards. One person is gone from this roll call of ridiculous idiots in the Carnival of Nightmares. And if you look in the bottom left corner there, for goodness sakes, it's Cassie fucking Madam Red. One of the last people I thought would ever join this fracas. And it's Cassie Madam Red joining Molly and Annabelle. Chance the Lion Tamer now. He has enough friggin' monikers. He fits right into the Carnival. TRC, one of the newest members too. Uncle Frank is just following the lead of chaos and carnage and destruction. He just likes it. Mark Caliber, the magician Mark Caliber, if you will. I don't know what has gotten into him this time. He's always seemingly keeping parts of his past personas and evolving. We know we have someone named the Jester, but I guess we got a second Jester out there, Riley Wolf, along with Count Z, bringing the sideshow freaks to the old circus, of course. The strongman Joel Quinn, the ringmaster Yeti, and the security force. They took my security team of Shmoo, Tyson, Jr. So we will have shows in the Monstar Factory on Tuesday, the Underground Circus, and even the freaking Creepy Basement. Creepy Basement show will give you the arena reveal here momentarily, as our main event tonight will be in the Creepy Basement arena. So tonight's show, we're going to get down to, and we're going to talk to some of the people now that you know kind of how this all came to fruition. We will be in the Underground Circus Arena for the Internet title match. We'll be in Frank's Farm for the Unification match. We'll be in Caliber's Asylum for the G6 title match. Will Caliber even have partners? We'll be in the Monstar Factory for Molly and Annabelle trying to take – you see what they're doing, guys. They're trying to take the titles from us. And once you see the match cards for next week, you'll know even more. They're trying to take the titles from us. They're going to use their balance of power to get as many title shots as they can. We must stop it before it goes too freaking far. I think it's time for another commercial. I need a drink.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Blaised Brew proudly brings to you Eliminator Beer. Don't get eliminated, get obliterated. Drink Eliminator Beer. Comes in a wide variety of flavors and colors. Available now at your local liquor stores, beer distributors, grocery stores, gyms, hairdressers, gas stations, restaurants, doctor's offices, pubs, bars, brothels, strip clubs, and street corners. Eliminator Beer, get one now. You won't be disappointed. You'll be shit-faced drunk.
There you have it. All right, let's keep rolling and get down to today's card and talk to some of the individuals. Why has my audio stopped over here? All right, my audio is gone. Can you guys still hear me? You guys can all still hear me. Very weird. My audio is gone. Let's try this. All right. All right. Glad you guys can hear me. I can't hear me, though. Guess that doesn't matter. All right. Going back to the slideshow here, we're going to evolve into what is next. Why am I having lag? I know you guys probably don't see it. Dark Circus 3 here tonight. Our opening match, and yes, Logan Windsor has left the carnival. There's the second half of the puzzle. Shifty has now, this match was originally Nacho, Chance, and Ace versus Count, Joel, and Riley. So the match card has changed for tonight. So now this match will be Chance. Brandon Ace has not joined the carnival, though. Brandon Ace has not joined. Chance had talked him into continuing this fight with Uncle Frank in the G6 for the Dark Circus, but Brandon Ace has not joined the Dark Circus. Shifty back on LTD United side has Nacho and Logan Windsor now on his side. Jose, good to see you. Good to see everybody in the building. So Logan Windsor now back on, I guess, the good side. I wonder what would happen if I left and came back. If this ends the show, I will restart it because I have no feedback. I mean, hearing anything back. And before I bring people on, I don't want to get too far into this. Let me try something. Yo. You guys can still hear me? You guys hear me? Okay. Very odd. All right. A little bit of technical difficulties on my end. Audio. Just let me do a little check here. Yo. That's working. In and out. All right. Okay. Let's bring the video back up, bring the people on. I think we got a little bit of a connection this time. So where was I? Ready to get over tonight's match card. Bring on some guests here. All right, here we go. Tonight's card. Dark Circus. Talked about our opening match now changed. So here we have Count Riley and Joel will now face Ripper Springheel, Brooklyn Joker, and Atticus Black. So very interesting as this will be the winners of these two matches will face each other. And then the winner of that will face the winner of the other four that are now on the other side. So we have two little tournaments, an 8-team and a 4-team tournament. They'll face each other. That's the Trinity Wars. So let's talk to a participant here and get their word on it. As reluctant as I am to bring on a carny first, let's talk to the one and only Riley Wolf. Welcome.
Reluctant? When Riley comes on Get Blaised, ratings go up.
Now I hear you, but I don't hear me. That works. It's fine with me. All right, we're good.
I don't think anyone wants to hear you, Blaze. They want to hear what the carnies have to say.
So, your thoughts going into tonight's match now that you're not facing Nacho, Chance, and Ace, which was the original, but now Chance turning his back has changed your match to this one.
A match where we've beaten all of our opponents already. The Millennium Men have beaten Brooklyn and Ripper before. And now with Joel Quinn by our side, who can probably lift each of us, me and Count, with one hand each, we will be unstoppable and we will be the next G6 champions.
Oh, boy. Have you been feeling weird or anything, sick or anything since you've been part of the Carnival of Nightmares? Just out of curiosity?
I felt never better. The Carnival of Nightmares is on the winning side of history, and Riley Wolf is always on the winning side of history.
Well, that will be tonight. Tonight, your boy Count has a second opportunity later on the night in the Lethal Chamber. It's Blade Charge, Hunter McIntyre, Joker, and Ripper, who are both in this match. Mike Wasson, and then Count, your tag team partner, so you can actually help Count by doing damage to Joker and Ripper here for later on the night. I mean, that's...
Oh, definitely. Count is not only going to be a future G6 champion with Joel and I, but he will be the next LTD Lethal champion.
So one thing I didn't explain is that we will be talking about next week's matches here too. So I think you guys will be a little surprised and whatnot of what's going to come up next week here in LTD. We will cover that shortly here. So I'd love to say good luck, but I don't wish you any luck, Riley, tonight. I hope you and the Carnies all fall
luck is for losers.
Oh, boy. Thanks for being a part of the show. I was hoping to get away without one of those funky laughs. All right, back to the match card here. We'll cover tonight's matches and then go into what we have coming up later on. I don't know why it's lagging again. All right, here we go. For the first time ever, the winner of this match will get a tap-out princess title shot and be in the top 5 competing for a Battle Queen title shot. We know the top 5 is getting started. This will be the first member of the top 5. We'll have more top 5 qualifiers next week. And then we have the title fights. The Blitzkrieg title being unified with the Crazy 8 title. There it is. Just a mishmash of the 2 championships. Unoriginal in the middle there. I can't stand it. Why they're unifying our championships. An 8-man, a 10-man title will be decided tonight under the Crazy Blitzkrieg, Crazy Blitz. I don't know what you want to fucking call it. But I have already filed the paperwork to get that removed. And make this just like the world title fight, just a Crazy 8 title fight. We'll see. So looking at this one's going to be mighty interesting. Coming up after this, a very interesting fight. So I'll get this. Let's bring on Tiny. How you doing, Tiny?
Hey.
Welcome to the show. It's good to have you.
It's always good.
So
Riley be spouting off with history. Seems, I know more about the history than he does. So
yeah,
LTD has lived through many other kind of takeovers and managed to pull through. So LTD united with this one.
I see Angelita in there, and she's talking about Jeff, and she'd probably be rooting him on here. And I know that the U-Takers and the Nightwalkers have their eye close on what's been happening. I've seen yourself. I've seen some of the family members as well showing up to find out what in the hell is going on. What is your thoughts on this carnival? I mean, Yeti, Chance, Caliber. I mean, I was waiting for Evie to show up, and here's the Bloodyard crew again. Now the Cassies join. I don't know. What's your take on all this, Tiny?
That was my first thought too. But to fight darkness, you might need darkness. So why myself and Mr. You don't see us, but we're seeing all, knowing all, and we're keeping our eyes peeled.
Well, that's a perfect example of what I've been talking about. For some reason, those tapping into their evil, their dark side right now are being engulfed by this Dark Circus. That's what's happening. Shifty got mad, and then at Dragonheart, as they lost in the stable war, Shifty got evil like he does before, but this is a new level. Something is garnering and feeding off of people's dark sides, their evil sides. That's what I'm telling people. We got to find a different way to fight this evil instead of fighting evil with evil. And that's where I'm at a loss, because there has to be a figurehead. Is it one of the people already in here? Is it someone from the past? Is it someone from the future? I have no idea, but I got to get down to it. But it is very good to know that you guys are at our disposal and keeping an eye on stuff as well.
Absolutely. LTD's been my home for so many years now, almost 4 years. It's our home, and we wouldn't support anyone else.
No, we love you, and we always love having you guys as part of the show, and thank you for stopping in. It's been good to really talk to you, honestly.
Absolutely, Blaze. Lita told me you needed a cheer up, so.
I do. I thank you. I always get to sing your song when you come around, too, so I appreciate it.
The question was, who made up the song first? It was actually Sean Shamrock.
Yeah, Shamrock sung it first. I just do it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monstar, eat shit. Love you, Tiny.
Love you too, Blaze.
All right. So as we continue through the match card, we'll pop in a couple more people that have order of business, which basically everyone has the order of business in this endeavor, because like I said, it does pretty much involve everyone. It's freezing up again. Let me wait until it finds another. This is ridiculous. It's probably because there's so many people here. I don't know why that would make a difference. No. Yes, that is next. Frank's Farm. This is where we're at. The unification will be in this arena tonight. It's a damn corn maze to get there, so if you don't find it, good luck. You might get lost on the way. This is where Crimson Ninja, Leo X will unify their titles along with Clinton, Brian, Stompy, Jeff Matthews, Killshot, Matt Storm, and this guy.
Hello. Also, here is where my royalty lies, not
There
the
you
fucking
go.
circus. Also,
LT
I am wearing merch. I am prepared and ready for this.
He's a walking advertisement for LTD United. You gotta love it.
Also, when Tanya said she's been in 4 years, next month will actually be 1 year that I've joined LTD. When
There you go. Look, his
when I
1 year
first saw
anniversary.
the near end of last year's Stable Wars.
Yeah.
It's how a year can change. I joined LTD, and now I'm just seeing all the fucking carnage that has been going on.
Well, in this match, you don't have to worry about any of them. unfortunately,
Yeah,
fortunately, I should say, you can walk away as the first ever Crazy 8 Blitzkrieg champion, holding both titles.
Which, by the way, I was actually thinking about renaming it. I mean, dubbing it Crazy Blitzkrieg 8 Championship, not the Dark Circus Championship.
Well, I'm sure they'll try to name it their own as they did the other titles. Daniel Barry's in the house. Good to see you.
They ain't gonna name it because.
So good luck before this turns into the Cody Hagen show. I'll tell you, good luck.
Hey, unlike Clay Wolf, I get to bring in the views. Unlike you, cornies.
Oh, thank you, Cody, for sharing here today. We always got people here to share with everyone else. All right, if this thing's going to catch up, I don't know why this slideshow is doing this. Let's remove it and re-add it. And that's not working. Oh, here we go. Okay, this match will be in the Underground Circus, and Cassie will accompany Wild-Eyed Yeti. How convenient. So Danny Wells won the qualifier. Danny Wells from Second City Dojo, Young Samurai. He'll be representing them in this Internet Championship, which he is now calling the Carnival of Nightmares Championship. He's desecrated it. And I guess I have to bring on the Yeti. Are you there? I don't know what's scarier, hearing what he has to say or hearing nothing. You're on the air, Yeti. Your mic must be broken. Let's get someone to share in the love. Cassie, what the hell's going on with you?
I mean, it's obvious, Blaze. I finally unlocked everything. Like, I am totally free.
It's not the kind of free I was hoping for.
Of course not.
Well, at least Yeti's tongue-tied. That's probably the best news of the night for me right now.
Actually,
I figured maybe you'd want to speak for him.
Low-key, but...
Well, that's neither here nor there with the issues that I have already. I can't deal with even more. Internet is down. Sorry, Yeti. Well, we have another new member of the carnival here as well, who can maybe explain his bullshit. The Rev is here. So I've seen the evil TRC before in other shows. Why are you bringing him here?
Well, it was time for me to do a 180. You can only do so much of the lovable rock version of Jeff Hardy.
Oh boy. Well, you're rocking on the wrong. You're playing your records backwards. You know what happens when we take those old 70s records and play them backwards, right?
Humana, 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 humana.
I'd love to thank both of you for being here, but unfortunately with the circumstances, are either you feeling like under the weather or, foggy brained or anything while you're doing this?
Oh, I'm self-medicating.
Oh boy, get him out of here. I can't take it. I'm losing control of my damn company from the inside out. And those are two of the culprits, and Yeti's the other one. And I can't take this shit anymore. We will be in his arena. If it ever loads up, let's see if he's here this time. Is there a Yeti in the house? Well, it looks like we have a tongue-tied Yeti, and I ain't complaining, people. There it is, the Underground Circus Arena. That's where his match will take place tonight. They're going to make the workers of LTD work their asses off. And change the damn arena every fucking match. I've been feeling ill ever since I had that issue with, never mind. So Mark Caliber doesn't have any partners in this match tonight. This is for the G6 Championship. Killshot, Matt Storm, and Mike Wasson, good for you. Both of them saying that their loyalty to LTD means more than this opportunity to fight alongside a traitor like Mark Caliber. So it may be a 3-on-1. Will he find new people? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I have to kick a couple people to see who's trying to get in here. If I kick you and I want you to come back, come back. Because right now I'm going to clear out the people who I've talked to and see who else is trying to come in. It just said whoever was trying to get in, it says there wasn't enough people. The door is open again now for some people to come in. Those who I already talked to, I took out so I can try to see who's trying to get in. So if you were trying to get in and couldn't, go ahead and try again. And we'll go from there. Because I got a couple more guests here to bring on. Anyone else out there wants to jump on? Now's the time. G6 title tonight. A lot of questions about that match that are completely unanswered. All right. I don't know why the slideshow is doing this. And that match will be in the Asylum. This match will be in the Monstar Factory. Double Duchess titles on the line. Goddess and Cougar, Molly and Annabelle. There is the Monstar Factory. Be there tonight. There it is. The new Monstar Factory Arena will be for that Double Duchess Championship match. And then your main event. It will be in the Combat Dome. Yeah, we didn't want to hear you anyway, Yeti. Hey, Patty. Good to see you, Patty. The show will be starting here in just a few minutes. We got a couple more people to talk to. If anybody else wants to pop in, please do. If you were trying to get in and couldn't, the door is now open for more guests to come in. Crimson Ninjas wants to step closer to Grand Slam. That's another reason why I want to stop these unifications, because it messes up all the Grand Slam numbers. And who can get Grand Slam status. So here's tonight. Blade Charge will defend the Lethal title. And you guys will get to see. And you see on there. See on the right by Blade Charge. That's the friggin' Lethal title. That black mask that's in front of him, it's just burnt to a crisp. We cleaned it up best we could. That's the current championship. We're going to manufacture a new one, but that just happened the other night. So we have to use that title for this match. It is our Lethal Championship. The dark title taking a whole new meaning after what happened to it. Blaze burning the damn thing. Oh, boy. Let's try again. Yeti?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, unfortunately I can.
Well, you could try to keep me out of the damn studio. I see that.
Yeah.
Boy.
You got faulty equipment, Mr. Yeti.
Yeah. Hey, how do you like this title? How do you like this damn title? I improved it.
Have you been? Yeah, you drew all over it like a little kid.
I took my crayons out. Yes.
Is that burnt sienna?
No, it's burnt blaze.
Just like Chance burnt my championship, huh? You guys read all over. Have you been feeling okay?
I feel fine and dandy. I'm naked as always.
What did you do to Cassie?
She's coming home. BYC is home to the carnival.
Oh my goodness.
True BYC has joined the carnival. All you other people that said you're BYC, you're just fucking coattailers.
Well, for those who don't remember, back when we started out this company, I brought in some of the most controversial groups in the world of wrestling. Eternity, Kindred, and Bloodyard Crew, and I mixed them all three up in one, and it was a shitstorm.
Yes, and you should know about shitstorms.
And I do know plenty about them.
You ever visit the doctor? Ever visit my doctor, Dr. Anus Tickler?
Yeah, you pulling Joel over there, too, didn't make me very happy.
Yes. Oh, and there's more. Oh, never mind.
Well, you got Riley's cackle and TRC's cackle. You always got the same cackle, all you fools. So there's another new member?
Oh,
Well,
always. Maybe someone out of your past.
I highly
Maybe.
doubt that. You've got my two best friends and my son already, for goodness sake.
Yo, that was easy.
And
You've been holding them back for years.
They won't even talk to me anymore.
Because I made them realize how you were manipulating them. Like you're manipulating everybody there in LTD. Oh,
Yeah,
you're having them
we're
raise
all
their hand.
sheep.
You're having them raise their hand, sign a petition.
Only
Do they know what that
sheep's eyes see are the
petition
ones in
says?
your
Do they know
circus
what
that
that
you're
petition
fucking.
says?
Yeah.
Do you know what that petition? I bet you they didn't read the fine print like you don't.
In my own petition?
Yeah, maybe there's something there.
I doubt it. That petition is to get rid of this Dark Circus for good. There's a Dark Circus 3 today. There very well may not be a Dark Circus 4.
You better read the fine print.
Oh my goodness! Well, I got two more people to bring on, and
this is like chess.
You've wasted.
But I'm playing checkers.
You've wasted enough of my time.
Welcome to the nightmare.
Oh boy. Well, now I'm hearing we have words. Oh boy, from another member. Oh, this is getting off the fucking rails. There it is, folks. The creepy basement is born. Crawl into the creepy basement tonight for the main event. The wooden planks are covered with spikes, sharp objects, so don't step on them. Tonight, we'll only have to worry about the one in the ring because it's a chamber match. Firestar says, hashtag LTD United. That's right. Hot air manipulating. That's right. We got Atticus Black and them on our side. Let's see if we can get these words from another member.
You know, it's funny how that name sounds so familiar. Excalibur. It used to be about two people, but now it's all mine. After I cut out friends and family due to the number of times that they stabbed me in the back, it's all mine. So you know what? Your little MAD asylum, whatever it is, you can have it. Because now I have my own. This carnival of nightmares is not one that has friends or family. This is for people who have something in common. We've all been stabbed in the back. We've all been abandoned by friends and family. There's one thing in common that we have, and we want to show people what happens when we've been stabbed in the back. I mean, speaking of friends, taking a look at Andy Price, for example, he turned his back on me. Just about everybody turned their backs on me. So I thought it was time to return the favor. And with the Carnival of Nightmares, we all have something in common now. This little takeover of ours will show that you don't need friends, you don't need family, and you certainly don't need fans that adore you. That time has come to an end. The Dark Circus will be the one that will provide a new brand of wrestling. Very soon, Blaze McCoy. We hope you realize what we're trying to do. I mean, take a look at your son, Junior. What does that tell you? I hope now you realize. Maybe not now, but very soon you will. I'll see you around.
Oh, there's Mark Caliber has his words, and tonight will be Blade Charge, Hunter McIntyre, Joker, Ripper, Wasson, and Count Z. As far as I'm concerned, just keep Count Z away from that championship so the Carnival doesn't get it. But someone's name was evoked in that little conversation there. And we get to the matchups. Let's get his word on that first before we get to the matchups of next week. Andy Price is in the house. What's up, Andy? Maybe.
Mention my name and I appear. Well, Mr. Caliber. The way I'd take it, after my little isn't he? Whose side is he on? Have I gotten to the Dark Carnivals? Or whatever you call yourself, Carnival Nightmares? Am I in your head? Am I in that little dark corner in your mind as the guy who you thought you had, but you weren't sure? Because the only thing that's sure about Andy Price right now is Andy Price has his own plan, and Andy Price knows what he's doing. And as I said, hashtag LTD or CON all mad, because I want everybody to wonder, because my loyalty, I know where it's at, but I want everybody to wonder, because when this whole CON LTD thing started, I said, calm heads, LTD will win if we have calm heads. But at times I've seen a bit of a disturbing trend. Emotions get too high. Yes, he did it right, but if he got it wrong, they've been playing chess while we've been playing checkers. So LTD, I'm going to make this plea from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, focus. Calm. Don't let what's happening distract you. Because as I said, Blaze is probably right. There's probably more going on here than we know. But right now, if I was scoring it, they're winning on the mind games, while LTD is probably batting even on the physical games.
So, Andy, you have chosen your side. You didn't make it clear, which was a mind game right back at him, and I appreciate that. But on the other side of the coin, you have other things to worry about, too. You and Clinton are now the World Tag Team Champions. The other night, we saw Crimson and Atticus, JW and Jake. They'll go up against each other this Thursday to see who fights you guys coming up this Saturday at Dark Circus 4. What do you think of that? Oh, yeah? Is that what you think about it? We lost Andy, but he does have a lot on his mind. And where is my final slide? Tell me I didn't load it. Amy's in the house. There she is. There it is. All right. Give me that final slide. Technical difficulties. What's up, Amy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, folks, here's the next week's matches, and we got a couple of specific matches I want to touch base with. On Tuesday, top 5 qualifiers, Susie, Hot Cheese, and Angelita, Cassie, Misha, and Mama, Jessica, Polly, and Amanda, Kelly, Whisper, and Jade Barrett. And you have the House of X taking on the Wolves Den, Opaque Brotherhood taking on the Scavengers. Those are your semifinals. Plus, you have the 2 winners of tonight's Trinity. They'll take on each other. Trinity Wars will get down to 1 team. Yeti's Underground Circus. We have Yeti's Wheel of Torture matches. So in the Underground Circus, it can be a blood match, a KO match, table match, 2 out of 3 in a cage. Those stipulations will be picked for Hunter and Logan, Brian and Jeff, Phelan and Stompy, and R.A. and Danny Wells. Thriller Odds, Carmen and Amanda Tyler will face a mystery tag team from the Carnival. Tag title shot, there it is. Andy Price will take on, and Clinton will take on the winner, JW Caliber, Jake Bagwell, Atticus Black, and Crimson Ninja. And then here's the match I want a piece of. We've heard from Mark Caliber. Let's hear from the man. He's wanted a fight with Mark Caliber. He finally has it. Welcome, my friend. Who am I speaking with? Is this Dragonheart?
It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I need your opinion. I know Dragonheart has wanted a match with Mark Caliber. Now he's getting it Thursday night. What's your thoughts on that, my friend?
All I'm going to say is, Mark Caliber, it was one thing for you to turn my buddy Shifty against me. But it was a whole different story when you tried to go after my little sister, Jen.
That's true. Jen did pull the wool over our eyes, too, with her little fake decision.
I'm going to say this right now, Blaze. You better be damn lucky. Her husband, Dragor, is not here.
Yeah, but Mark Caliber is going to have to deal with a pretty angry Dragonheart.
Not just an angry Dragonheart, somebody who knows what it means to go berserker.
And from what I understand, Dragonheart has mastered what I've been talking about, dipping into a different side of himself without touching the evil and dark side to be able to combat this craziness, because I don't want anybody else to fall susceptible to whatever mind control or brainwashing they're doing. And I hear the rumblings about a new form of Dragonheart that can tip the iceberg but not go too far. And I think that's the perfect way to combat this with Mark Caliber.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it.
And by the way, this is the creator, and I know my buddy Jose is in the mix of it. But we need to have a talk on a certain theme song that lets it be known that Mark Caliber has pushed Dragonheart over the edge.
All right, there you have it. That's a big match.
I know how you know how to make music behind it and do a little twist. So I'm going to send you a link of the YouTube song, and I'll let you do a twist on it of your own.
I dig it. And that's up for anybody. I like editing songs and making them unique with what we can use here on the channel. And we've got some great ones out there. Some of the best music.
Hey, I'll give you one good example of what you did with Shifty.
Yep, Shifty's
that's the #1 hit on LTD.
And we're glad to have Shifty dancing again. I hear that the misunderstanding between Dragonheart and Shifty has been mended. That's what kind of started all this, but it was a misconstruction. I mean, and like you said, those like Yeti and Caliber, they're getting into the brains of these people and taking them to a side we never thought we'd see.
Yeah, and the fact is, as I'm speaking as Dragonheart, I hate more than anything being manipulated, because I've been manipulated most of my life, and so much so that I've lost friends behind it. But now to go and do this and try to turn me against Shifty, and then you try to manipulate my sister, like I said, Yeti, your time will come. Oh, and I got some news for you, Blaze. I said the owner of Nonstop Wrestling Alliance is ready to ally with you and unite.
I'll have to talk to him about that. Sounds good. I appreciate you, my friend. Glad you could stop in on the show, buddy.
Because like I said, your titles are welcome to on NWA as well.
Hey, I'm glad that you're on our side here, LTD United. That's all I got to say. You and the family have been a great support.
Yeah, like I said, your titles are welcome to be defended on the show too.
Well, we'll talk about that behind doors. We get more business. Our business
Right,
order of
but-
business right here is stopping the
Yep.
carnival. Damn it!
Yeah, it's the utter annihilation. Oh, and Mark Caliber, that arena of yours, when I'm done with you, I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
There you go. You had it. You heard it right there first. Dragonheart not happy. When you got an angry dragon, you don't burn your damn house down. A couple more matches of note here next week. We have Mike Watson and Matt Storm taking on Frank and Joel Quinn of the Carnival. That's another LTD versus the Carnival with two defectees. Natural Romance, Alex Wolf and Lance will take on Count Z and Riley. Highly anticipated match. Shalky Goddess and Cougar will unite to take on Cassie, Madam Red, Molly Mercy, and Maiden Anna. That's a tongue twister there at all them M's in there. Andy and Clinton versus either Jake and JW, Crimson and Atticus. The Battle Queen, we will have a 6th spot, and there will be a chamber to see who's got the number 1 contendership. A lot of chambers that the Carnival likes to book here. Crazy 8 Blitzkrieg champion will defend against 7 mystery opponents, so whoever wins tonight will defend their belt next week. The Dark Circus World Championship chamber. Paragon, Shifty, Drum, Yeti, Chance, and Caliber. That started out as Yeti, Caliber, and Harper and Paragon in a fatal 4-way. I said, no way you're going to stack the box against LTD and do it that way. I said, no way was I going to let that happen. However, they agreed. We added Shifty and we added Drum Monkey, and now it is a chamber for the championship next week at Dark Circus 4. Now, if I get what I want, that'll be an LTD championship match, and we'll get everything back to normal by then. But I do want to talk about one last match on there. The Dark Circus World Champion, the Rumble 20 Triple Threat Briefcase match. Now, with that one, we got 20 individuals. The winner will get a world title shot, a tag team title shot with whoever they want to choose, and then either a Crazy 8 Blitzkrieg, an Internet, or a G6 title shot. An opportunity to gain a lot of power and maybe even be our first time Johnny 3 belts over here. So here's the names of those who are in that match. Big Tito, Blade Charge, Bone Dog, Brandon Ace, Brooklyn Joker, Captain Danger, Cody Hagan, Cowboy John, Jamar, Kelly Mavericks, Corey Quinn, Matt Outlaw, Riley Wolf, Ripper Springheel, Rob Machete, Shadow Press, Super Nacho, TJ Toad, Wally, and one other individual. And that is an opportunity to gain not some of the power, but most of the power here in LTD with a world, a tag, and another championship. I don't know if anyone's ever had all 3 of those at once, but all those will have the opportunity. The final man is Miles Stanley Ward.
Yes!
There he is. A big opportunity for you, Miles, next Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Dark Circus 4. Yep. And
it's a 20-man rumble, so the number's going to make a big difference too. But that opportunity to get a shot at the world title one-on-one, pick your tag partner and fight with them, and go for another title as well. 3 different championship shots for one briefcase. So
yes.
I wish you the best of luck on that, my friend.
And one more thing, and before I head out, later on in the evening, I'm going to VCW here in Norfolk, Virginia. Yep. It's going to be in the main event, EC3, and the vampire warrior named Grangle. Oh, yeah.
You sound like a robot. Your mic is giving off robot vibes. I dig it. Thanks for being a part of the show, my friend.
All right.
We're running big time late, 25 minutes late, but there you go. We will be live here shortly with the show you all been waiting for. And just to give you, talking through a fan. So just to give you guys an idea of what's been happening, I showed you the intro, and I'll show it again here at the end. This is what we're looking forward to. Dark Circus 3 coming up right now in a couple of minutes. We are ready to rock and roll. We got 3 matches in the Dark Circus arena, and we got 5 in different arenas. They're going to put the crew to work here tonight in LTD. I want to thank everyone who stopped in, was a part of the show. You guys always make it fun. Apologize for some of the lag. I'm really got to figure out that why it's doing that. It must be a StreamYards thing. We might be able to do this on OBS at one point in time when I learn more, but stay tuned. We will be live very shortly. And this little intro will give you a vibe of what's been going on here and what we've been dealing with here in LTD. They're taking over, and we got to stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, peace and positive vibes. See us shortly in the arena. It's your boy, Blaised McCoy. Saying, hold on to your hang-dangs and grab your biscuits, people. We're going for a bumpy roller coaster ride here in the Carnival of Nightmares. Dark Circus Wrestling, dare I say it. Stay tuned. The live link will be sent out momentarily for one of the biggest shows in the history of LTD show, $7.99. And here we go. Peace and positive vibes, my friends. Take her easy. Get blazed. Get blazed.
You understand? I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
We don't know what's out there. People might give you an answer, but they will probably be wrong.
In fact, you get an infinite sequence of infinity. This is a nightmare beyond comprehension.